Go to YouTube. It's Aquarius Leviathan Prophecy, and you know what? I was kind of in a sad mood because obviously my son has COVID, but all you have to do is just pray at the end of the day, man. But anyways, man. In other news, I was surfing through YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And I stumbled upon a Giants creator. I stumbled upon a Giants fan in one of the comments down below saying that, oh, we've been 0-2 down before. You know what I'm saying? Remember 2011 and 2007. Now, I'll make this very, very crystal extra clear to y'all. And if you see a blue screen pop up, I'm watching college football. These Giants fans just make me go nuts sometimes. Okay. Both of those, and I screenshot it too, to call him out. Because he sounded stupid just by saying that, okay? First of all, okay, so let's take the 2007 season, right? That 2007 season was just different. That roster was different, okay? You had defense. The Giants at the time was playing in a 4-3. You know what I'm saying? And what is a 4-3? A 4-3 is obviously 2 linebackers and 4 defensive ends. You can rotate, whatever have you. It is what it is. We had a very good running game. We had a veteran in Michael Strahan. We had a veteran receiver in Toomer. We had Plaxico Burress. And we had a rookie, Steve Smith, and a rookie, Hamar Bradshaw. Okay? And we were tearing up the league. We weren't tearing up the league like the 2013 Denver Broncos. We was just tearing up the league defensively. I think we were probably ranked 4th or 3rd on defense. Offense, we was a little bit wishy-washy, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's never the Giants' style to just go out there and outscore. If they have to, they can, or they will. But they'll do that once in the blue moon. Okay. Now you look at that 2011 season, right? We started off the season. Okay, let me backtrack. The 2007 season, we started off the season 0-2. Okay, we lost to the Dallas Cowboys, and we lost against the Green Bay Packers, right? We had to beat Washington to save our season, and we did, and we won 5 straight. Okay, and then the rest was history. Now let's fast forward to 2011. Now 2011, it was a little bit different. Obviously OC retired, Strahan retired, Steve Smith was no longer there. They was trying to find Eli Manning's go-to guy on 3rd down, and obviously they discovered Victor Cruz in the preseason against the Jets, torching them for 3 touchdowns. Okay. Again, they were still playing in a 4-3 scheme. Okay, Tom Coughlin was still the head coach. And their defense wasn't obviously that bad, even though they had the worst rushing game in NFL history. But that all went away when what? We turned it up in the playoffs. We went from the 31st ranked running team to to putting 100 and what, 40, 42 or 45 yards against the Falcons, who also don't play well on the road. You know what I'm saying? So we had to travel to, not travel, but after that we had to travel to Green Bay, and we had to travel to, you know, the 49ers just to get all the way to the Super Bowl to beat the Patriots again. Okay? And then plus we had JPP and Justin Tuck. So again, our defense was still intact. You know, we still had a very great defense. It may not have been the '07 defense that we once had, but it was obviously the defense. We still had a okay defense. You know what I'm saying? But just to sit here and say that, oh, we'll be fine. Oh, we've been 0-2 before. We've been down 0-2 before. Yes, y'all have been down 0-2 before. And y'all have been out, and it's been what? I think it was 2015. Y'all was down 0-2, and then 0-2 became 0-3, and then 0-3 became 0-4, and then 0-4 became 0-5, and then the rest was history. And I believe y'all started the season 0-2 again. And then the rest was history again. So the Giants had back-to-back losing records. Okay? The offensive line, look, I can sit here and say what's wrong with the offensive line. Everything is wrong with the offensive line. You know? I mean, people don't want to bring it up. People think that, oh, it's gonna take care of itself in due time. No, it's not. The offensive lineman is the toughest position to get down. Like I said, you can throw a wide receiver in there. He'll get it. You'll throw a quarterback in there. It'll take him some time, but he'll get it. You'll take a running back in there. Throw him in there. He'll get it. But the offensive lineman's job is harder than you think. That's why, you know the saying, never judge a book by its cover? Just because you see a 320-pound man that's big and bulky and think that, oh, all you got to do is just hold on to him as long as you can, or just, you know, get your hands on him so he won't, you know, so you'll have so your quarterback may have time to throw. You may have guys that's in there that have less experience. You may have guys in that offensive lineman that have no experience. Okay, when the Giants, the Giants when the Giants had the Giants in 2007, their offensive linemen, they have started every single damn game together. I think it was like 25. They started all 25 games together. Okay, that was the '07. The 2000 LSU versus somebody. But anyways, man, I'm getting off topic right here. The 2011 O-line wasn't really that bad. You know, they had David Boss from the 49ers. They still had Kevin Booth. They still had Will Beatty. They still had Chris Snee. You know what I'm saying? So most of the offensive linemen that was in the '07 series, some of them retired, some of them went to different teams. But that offensive lineman in 2011 was still productive. It may not have been the '07 offensive line, but the offensive lineman was okay. You know what I'm saying? Was okay. So I mean, I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, and on top of that, the last time the Giants faced the Denver Broncos was in 2013, when we had Brandon Jacobs, Brandon Jacobs, David Wilson, and Jarrell Scott as our running backs. You know, obviously, you know, Brandon Jacobs coming back, You know what I'm saying? After like playing for like 2 years in San Francisco. What else? I mean, that offensive line was just still decent, at best. You know what I'm saying? So that's the last time we faced the Denver Broncos, was in 2013. And guess who the quarterback was? Peyton Manning. Okay? Offensive, that was an offensive juggernaut that we went up against. And I think they scored like 41 to like 23. We only scored 23 points against them. So their defense only held up, their defense only held us to 23 points. Which the other teams, they was just blowing out, scoring 40 here, 40 there, 40 here, 40 here, 40 here, 40 here. You know what I'm saying? Even though we still got 40 balled, we still lost the game. Okay? But that was in week 2. You see how it flipped? That was when I forgot who we faced in week 1, but I know we faced the Denver Broncos week 2. You know what I'm saying? If memory serves me correctly, I think we faced the Lions Monday night, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong. But the Giants, listen, if it takes, this is what you have the off season for. This is what you have training camp for, right? To see who matches, who gels together. If you are now just trading and trading and trading, it says something. Like you're supposed to take care of this in the off season. That's why it's called the off season. So you can take time to see who you got, who works, who's in the right position, who's in the wrong position. You may have a tackle playing left guard. You may have a left guard playing tackle, or they can, do both. And sometimes that's what it is in Madden. When you play Madden, you have center playing freaking left tackles. So you have to, sometimes get them right. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't have a center playing left tackle unless he's, versatile and he can play multiple positions. Then okay. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Come on. Apples to oranges. This is not the '07 season. This is not the '07 Giants. And this is not the 2011 Giants. Y'all Giants fans need to cut it out. Just cut it out. Y'all sound stupid. I know y'all trying to have faith and believe in your team, but you don't have to go down that hole just to make your point. We get it. We were 0-2 the last 2 times we won the Super Bowl. That was a different team. We don't have a Akeem Nicks. We don't have a Plaxico Burress. We don't have a Nami Toomer. We don't have a David Wilson. We don't have a Brandon Jacobs. Okay, we don't have a rookie Ahmad Bradshaw. We don't have a Michael Strahan. We don't have a JPP. We don't. We don't play in a 4-3 no more. We play in a 3-4. We play in a 3-4 scheme, which is basically hybrid linebackers, which is something that the last time we played in a 3-4 was when Lawrence Taylor was playing, Carl Banks, right? So people just need to chill. And the worst part is we didn't even draft an offensive lineman. Can you think about that? We did not draft one single offensive lineman. One offensive lineman we did not draft. But we want to make all the late moves. And that's going to even make more noise because how come y'all didn't do this in the offseason? Y'all could have taken care of this in the offseason so it doesn't have to come up now. So when the Giants do have an abysmal game, well, they're going to go back to why the Giants was making all these moves before the training, before the season start. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't the Giants fix this offensive line? And this is why. It takes time. It may take more than 3, 4, 5 years to get this offensive lineman right. That's why I always, because my coach used to tell me that the offensive lineman is like finding the right girlfriend. Like, obviously, you'll never find the right girlfriend, but just finding that girl that's for you, you know? Like, if you're goofy, if you outgoing, if you this, if you that, she'll like you for you. You know what I'm saying? She won't change you for nothing. That's the offensive lineman. The offensive lineman is that type of girl that you don't have to worry about being you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's you, she's for you because, you know, you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? Unlike a girlfriend who's constantly trying to change you. No, do this. No, do that. No, do this. No, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that scenario makes sense, but, you know, just roll with me here. You know what I'm saying? So, Daniel Jones got sacked 11 times in the preseason. Or as a whole, because we only played like 3 games, right? So the three games, out of the 3 games, he didn't play the first 2. So the first 2, they got sacked 5 times, right? The first 2, they got sacked 4. One against the Jets, I believe they got sacked 4 times. One against the Browns, they got sacked 5. So 5 plus 9 is 10. Okay. And they got, and then obviously in the final game against the preseason, they got sacked only once. So 9 plus 1. 5 plus 4 plus 1 equals 11. So they got sacked 11 times. And it's the blind side too. It's the side that you don't least expect it coming. Like the other side, it's all good. It's just the right side that has everybody all worried up about. But if y'all just now fixing the offensive line, that shows a lot of issues. That really do. I'm sorry. But because the Giants should have taken care of this in the offseason. Why are they now bringing this up? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. But we will find out next Sunday. Get your popcorns ready. Because Daniel Jones is going to have one of his worst games ever. Worst games ever. Defenses travel, my friends. You may have a great offense. The Giants may go out there because the Giants is supposed to score 37 to 31 points per game. That's what the PFF is projecting the Giants to score because of all the weapons that they got, right? All the weapons that the Giants have. That's not the Giants' MO. The Giants have never been, and I've been saying this religiously, the Giants have never been the type of team to score 40 to 45 points every single game. That's not their MO. Their MO is to stick with their principles. Run it, pass it as little, or just take, it depends on the personnel. It really does. If they're facing a team that's bad against the run, they're going to run it. If they're facing a team that's poor against the pass, they're going to pass it. You know what I'm saying? That's what playing to your strength is. That's what playing to your personnel is. You know what I'm saying? Play within your strengths, you know? And that's what the Giants have done over the years when they were great, when they were good. But now we've seen this spiral out of control Giants who don't have an identity. You know what I'm saying? Like any team that plays against them, they're not going to be petrified. They're not going to be scared. You know what I'm saying? Like who in the Giants defense that they should be scared about? Like if they had a Chase Young, then okay. Like you got to know where number 99 is. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care who you facing. Number 99, you got to find who he is. But guess what? Number 99 is now on the Giants. And the Giants had a chance to draft him if they didn't lose to the damn Redskins. Because think about it. The Redskins and the Giants was playing for number 2 spot, right? To see who drafts number 2. Didn't the Giants beat the Washington football team? So that would move the Giants up. That would sled the Redskins down. And that's how the Redskins got to number 2. And the Giants moved up to number 4. So if the Giants would have lost all their games, they would have been drafted. I'm pretty sure they would have drafted Chase Young. And I'm pretty sure he can fit in any scheme. 4-3, 3-4, it doesn't really matter because he's a hybrid player. You know what I'm saying? But, that's just out of their control. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. You would have to talk to the Giants like that. I know the Giants don't like to tank. They don't believe in tanking. You know what I'm saying? But, if Chase Young becomes the next Sean Taylor for the Redskins, then, even though Sean Taylor, for a short period of time, he was there, he was that dude. You know what I'm saying? You would have to look out for number 21. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Chase Young is going to be that type of player, but just the level of impact that dude has. And then they already put pieces around him. That's the thing. A lot of people want to say, "Oh, the Giants swept the Redskins last year." Okay. So if the Washington football team sweeps the Giants this year, then what? It's called what? It's called karma, right? Everybody believes in karma, right? What goes around comes around. So, I'll leave it up all to God at the end of the day. But, I'm not sitting here saying that the Giants are going to have a worse record or they're going to miss the playoffs and this and that. But I'm just saying, they're just going to have a hard time to win games. They really are, because you can ask any Giants fans. Are Giants fans capable of scoring 30 to 37 points per game? Whether or not they got Saquon Barkley week 1, which I think he will play week 1. There's no question about it. But how healthy will he be? You know what I'm saying? How many reps will he get? You know what I'm saying? Will he play the full 4 quarters? Well, obviously, he'll get some breaks in between there because, he's not going to be the only running back. You know what I'm saying? But people just got to understand, man. I don't talk just to talk. I know what I'm talking about. I know this team like the back of my head. I've been a Giants fan since 2004. I could have lied to you and say I've been a Giants fan since 92, but 92 I was a baby, you know what I'm saying? So, fresh out of the womb. So, I couldn't necessarily tell you I was a Giants fan at 92 because, my first sport was football, was basketball. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't get involved into football until I was 12, 13 years old. So, yeah. So, anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. It's just sad, man. I thought Giants fans were smarter than this. 2007, 2011. Get the fuck out of here.